Hi there guys, your girl Linda here. Welcome to my channel, and thank you guys for following us up for this period. Thank you for watching our videos, giving us thumbs up, giving us reviews and asking questions. I'm happy that at least it's something you're interested in and you're interested in knowing more, so welcome. The last time we shot a video on jumpsuits a few videos back, and I had feedback from one of you guys that you'd want to know what to look for when you go shopping for a jumpsuit. So I think today we can address the issue. It's more of a discussion because definitely it's a new area for me. I haven't been wearing jumpsuits for a long time, and so we can at least try and look for things that you should look out for, so that you make sure it fits you well and it doesn't cause any problems maybe in the course of the day. Okay, so when I went looking for jumpsuits, I wanted something that was loose, that would give me space, that was not too clinging to my body, because when it's too clinging, then being one outfit, it's going to expose some of your unflattering areas. You want something that covers you up well so that it doesn't expose the places that you don't want exposed. So if you buy a jumpsuit that is too tight, then you have to make sure that it has good stretch. It stretches really well, so that when you step and when you sit, it conforms with the body. Because if it's too tight and it doesn't stretch, then when you sit, it's going to go into unwanted places. When you stand, when you raise your hand up, or when you pick something that is you have to tiptoe, it's going to be going into unwanted places again, like your crotch. It's going to get deep into your crotch, which will cause you pain and discomfort. And so if it's too tight, then it has to have good stretch so that it doesn't give you discomfort when you try to do things when you're busy in the course of your day. And being the fact that you have to unbutton all of it when you go to the washrooms, you have to make sure that the zip goes all the way past your waistline, so that when you pull it down, then you don't have to struggle with it. When you try to zip it up back, you don't struggle too much with it either. So that's why personally I prefer the free ones that are not too tight, that fit into the right places well. When it comes to hip area, it's wide enough so that when you remove it, you're not pulling it too tightly down. And when you're pushing it up back, you're not struggling to push it back, because if you do that, then it's very likely going into you're very likely going to have problems, because it might unravel, and then you'll have problems because you won't have clothes to put on. So so I prefer the ones that are loose. And one thing to look out for is like I said, the stretch. It has to stretch well. If it's not stretching, then it has to give you good allowance to fit into it. Another thing is that the zip buttons should be easy to button up and down, because if you go to the washroom and sometimes you're too pressed, you are going to have problems. So you should be able to go up and down the zipper easily. One other thing, around the crotch area, you should make sure that it's long enough. Like the normal crotch area for normal people, when you use a tape measure, is around 11, 12 inches. But when you buy a jumpsuit, you have to give it an allowance of like 2 inches. So it should go to around 14, 15 inches from your navel to your crotch area, so that you are free to stretch. You can stretch, you can squat, you can stand, you can tiptoe to pick something, you can dance in it. That will give you free area to do things. So if it's too tight around your crotch, then it will be going deep into your crotch when you try to do things, and that will be very uncomfortable for you, and yeah, it will hurt also. So just look for comfort, give it room, let it have room. Don't buy those ones that are too tight. If they are, then make sure that they have enough stretch. And yeah, so yeah, so it could be long. If you like them too long, you could wear them with heels, and if you like it short so that you can put on with flat shoes, then it should be slightly below the ankle or ankle length. There are those that are short, like above the ankle. Those ones are, yeah, they are what can I say, you can put them with heels, you can put them with flat shoes, and yeah, so there are many out there, and they are of different varieties, and you can put them on however you want. So yeah, so I think those are my major areas, like the things that you should look out for when you're buying jumpsuits. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope I hope you learned something from there, because it has helped me when I'm buying jumpsuits. I don't have any that fits wrongly in the wrong places, because I want it to give me an allowance. I don't want it to be too tight around my stomach, because maybe my stomach is not flat enough. I don't want it to look unflattering to my body. I want it to flatten my body in the right places. So if you are buying the ones that have free space, then you have to make sure that on the upper part of the body it fits well. It might not be too tight, but it shouldn't be too big for your size, and around the waist area it should fit well, not too loose, just fitting enough for your body size. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Yeah, give us some comments and thumbs up. See you next on our next video. Bye.